Welcome back to Monetize Your Mind. We have a great show going. I think you're really going to enjoy getting to know Michelle Prince and Bob Baer's combo punch on extracting the book that's in your heart and bringing it to the market. Bob?
Michelle, one of the things I want you to share with our audience is what are some of the reasons why a person should write a book? What can it do for them?
Other than just simple gratification of knowing that you're helping people, there's actually a lot that can happen by being an author. You can create more credibility. You can differentiate yourself from competition. This sets you apart. Once you are a published author, people look at you different, as you know. They look at you as an expert. And this is probably the easiest way to get yourself out in your business, your niche, and differentiate yourself. And that's just telling your story. And the beauty is, it's a story you already know. It's already in your head. You just have to get it out in order to monetize it.
That's why one of the things I really like to see people do is take a subject that they're passionate about, that they know well, and especially for their first book, to be writing about something that is their area of expertise. Absolutely. And because that comes through to the people that read, but it also helps to have someone help them strategize and set up how to put it all together and how to put it into a book.
Definitely. I mean, just like with anything, you want a mentor. You want somebody who's done it before. And with anything in life, you could do it the hard way or the easy way. You and I both try really hard to make it easy for people to get their stories out. And for many reasons, but we do want to help you, with your business, and we want to help you grow that credibility, but we also want to allow you to help other people. And so that's why you and I do what we do.
Yeah. Well, there's something I like, there's a word I really like in business called leverage. And anytime I can find a way to take something I do or something I'm working on and leverage it to make it more effective and do more, and books are a form of leverage. Can you describe some ways that people could use a book to leverage what they're doing in their life or their business and be more effective?
You bet. It's huge leverage. I mean, that's a great word. For an example, if you want to get more exposure for your business, media is a great way to do it. Well, what is the media looking for? They're looking for stories that are relevant, but they're also looking for experts. Who is an expert? An author. You are an author, or you are an expert because you wrote a book, and so that immediately will get you more exposure. As a speaker myself, I'm a huge proponent of writing a book to get more speaking opportunities. Now, some people are thinking, well, I don't really want to be a speaker, but think of it this way. If you are in front of a group, whether it be a local networking group, a chamber, you're in front of 20, 30 people, you are now sharing your story and your sales opportunity in front of 20 people instead of just having to go one-on-one, breakfast meetings, lunch meetings. So when you're an author, though, that's how you get asked to speak. And if you think about it, most celebrities or experts or speakers are authors, and there is a reason for that.
I'm a past president of Dallas North Rotary, and so I've been involved in the selection committee and selecting programs. And it makes a big difference if someone just wants to come and talk about a subject. That's one thing, but if they've written a book about it and they can be introduced as the author of a particular book, you get a lot more speaking invitations, opportunities.
And it's contagious. I mean, honestly, once you start speaking locally, the word gets out. This Rotary Club hears about you, then a chamber wants to bring you in because you're bringing value. And that's the whole point of this. It's not about writing a book just to make more money. It's you are providing value to people, and that's worth something. It's worth the price of a book, of course, but it's also worth the opportunity to get in front of more people. And it is just an easy way to do it.
When someone does do teaching or speaking or gets in front of people, so many times you only have maybe 20 or 30 minutes to speak. Even if you have an hour, if somebody really resonates with your message, they want more. They want something they can take home with them. They want to know more. And you want ways that you can follow up with them.
Absolutely. I joke about that I say, people want to take you home with them if they enjoyed what you say. And it's true. Think about if you've ever been to an event and you buy a book, it's because you liked what they said. And you may not even read the book, but you wanted something to take home to remember. So I always recommend it's not even just about one book. It's about taking that book and then getting it out electronically, and then maybe that same message through other media formats, CDs, DVDs. So it's just the beginning of so much opportunity.
I know you know the answer to this question, but tell us what you have put together and what you have to offer that makes it easy for people to get started writing a book?
Well, I basically do what I did for myself, and that is helping people to pull that story out. And so I ask a lot of questions that may seem simple, but questions that once you answer them and you get it on paper, it's literally like you're just information is flowing out. And so one of the things we provide in the Bookbound workshop is every single person leaves that workshop with their entire story, their entire book, completely outlined. Not just the chapters, though. We're talking sub-chapters, stories, what funny stories and anecdotes are you going to add in the book to make it your own. And it's a really exciting time, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Real quick, 3 things they'll walk away from the Bookbound workshop. Just three, list them off.
3 quick things. Number 1 is you're going to know what your story is and how you can help other people. Number 2, you're going to know exactly how to put it together so that you can get it in front of as many people as possible. And number 3, you're going to figure out a way to monetize your investment. You know, it takes time, it takes resources to do a book. So how can you take that and grow that and really monetize that?
That is awesome.
Great.
Folks, Monetize Your Mind is really giving you the tools to take your value proposition, your story that changes lives, and bring it to the marketplace. We'll be right back.
You can become a published author. Discover a system that will lead you from idea to having your book on the bookshelves. Bob Baer pulls back the curtain at the More Power to Publish workshop. Watch and learn how to follow the step-by-step plan to turn your idea into a published book. Learn more at morepowertopublish.com.